was there for my very first finals appearance. When I was in 2007, when we played against the Spurs, Chris was there. And that's all. I'm just giving it back. And he said, I got a horse in the race. Yeah, he stayed silent. Yeah, Chris Paul's my friend. I want Chris Paul to win. And so that's what I took from it. Now, some people, I ain't gonna call no names, will say, well, all he tried to do was upstage Chris Paul and still, because everybody knows the camera's gonna be on LeBron James. Someone else would have said...
Well, he does have a movie to promote, right?
It's my time. Let me finish up.
Well,
someone else
you're speaking for me. I speak for myself.
I said someone else. I ain't say your name. Would have said, you know what? Well, he did keep his final streak alive. That's 11 times he was made an appearance in the finals. And then someone else would say, yes, he's promoting a movie, so he wants to get his face on the screen, yada, yada, yada. I look at it as Chris Paul's my friend. I'm there to support my friend, and I want what's best, and I want them to win. There ain't no secret about it. I'm a fan of the NBA, but I'm a bigger fan of Chris Paul.
So, LeBron and Chris Paul are so close that not too long ago, Chris Paul played a potential closeout Game 6 in LeBron's town, in LeBron's house, Staples Center, and LeBron oddly showed up to the game being played across the street, the WNBA game, and didn't go into Staples to support his friend Chris Paul, who was on the verge of going to his first ever finals. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know what it was about.
Easy. West Conference Finals, the NBA Finals.
Oh, I see. But it's one step to get to your first ever NBA Finals in LeBron's town. And he chose to go to another basketball game right across the street from Staples being played at the same time by the WNBA. Again, no problem. He goes to an occasional WNBA game. I have no problem with that. But why would you choose that night not to go to Chris's game in your town, in your building?
Because we already know it was our town. We didn't want to show up Kawhi, because the cameras would have never panned on Kawhi on the sideline if we had showed up to that. You know that, I know that.
Was it because LeBron was a little threatened because the Clippers were also nearing an NBA Finals?
Y'all wasn't nearing nothing.
He wanted to try to upstage the Clippers in their own town by saying, I'm going over here.
You and I live closer to Nigeria than they were getting to the NBA Finals. You know that and I know that.
I don't know that, because if Kawhi doesn't go down, thanks to Joe
Kawhi
Ingles,
went down. We can't talk about if AD and LeBron doesn't go down.
Wouldn't it have been something if the Clippers right now were in position to close out the NBA Finals? That's what would have happened.
You know what y'all in position? Wrap up that fishing excursion. You remember how you was talking about Kawhi? I mean, Kawhi, where is he at anyway?
I was wondering the same thing about LeBron James, and then he showed up in Game 5, and there he is at courtside, but then I look harder, closer. Wait a second. He's got a bottle of his tequila under his seat.
That's right.
In prominent position.
Lobos.
It's called Lobos 1707.
Yeah,
right?
Got a bottle of it. Started bringing it out here today.
Really?
And celebrate.
Well, AD invested in it. I think, did Draymond invest? I think
Draymond, Maverick.
Yeah, okay. So I'm good with that, but I'm not sure how I got the bottle into the game.
Why you gonna see that? You gonna see?
Hey, wait a second. Is that not classic product placement?
You see what you do?
You trying to advertise your tequila?
Oh, you try to get the man in trouble because you're not supposed to bring outside.
How did he get it in there? I don't know. He's LeBron James. He can do whatever he wants to do, right?
Well, how you got on the studio lot?
How did I get on it?
Yeah, how you get on the lot?
How did I get on it?
Yeah.
I went through the guard gate.
Okay, well, he went through the gate.
Well,
didn't
they check what he had with him?
Check what? Well, you gonna pat the man down?
Yeah.
For what?
That's what everybody does. Is he human?
No.
Yes.
Everybody will get patted down. Stop that.
Okay. So he shows up and sits courtside, and maybe by the end of the game, Chris Paul is thinking, I wish he hadn't showed up.
See, there you go.
He's bad luck.
So now he loses.
Bad luck.
I told somebody, I said, he gonna say skill, he gonna say LeBron calls skill, because he bad luck.
He has lost 6 finals, and so maybe that's like a hex. Maybe he demonized Chris Paul that night, right? Wrong place, wrong time. Chris is saying, well, I'm glad you didn't show up in Game 6, or I wouldn't even gotten to the finals.
No, he didn't say that. He was happy to have his friend there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work out, right?
So now they lose the game. So what happened in Game 4? What happened in Game 3? LeBron didn't show up, so why they lose that game? If Game 5 is his fault, what happened in Game 3 and 4?
And then talk about a traveling party. I look up, and it's Rich Paul with Adele.
Hold on.
It's like, where did that come from?
Hold on.
I thought it was great.
Rich Paul can't find love?
No,
He can't be happy?
I agree. I'm all into hey, I love Rich Paul. And he has huge charisma, huge personality, and I think that's a great match. But if you give me a list of 100,000 names, Adele would have been the last one I'd pick.
I like Richard Adele.
Yeah? Would you? You'd picked him up high?
Yep. Love the song, Rolling in the Deep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. One of my faves.
Well, our man Lil Wayne said he ran into the VIP room before the game. He saw Adele and walked right past her. Didn't even recognize her. And they're friends. Yeah. She looked great.
She looks unbelievable.
Yeah.
And Rich Paul looks unbelievable. Don't be talking about my nephew. Talking about I couldn't have put them together.
I told her it's great. I think it's a great match. But were you not shocked by it?
No.
You are? Oh, because you were privy to it?
Yeah. I didn't say anything. All I said, I wasn't shocked by it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's just another. It's a traveling circus, man. It's like here we go. It's like whoa.
Oh, sorry. Let me guess.
You got Lobo 1707, and you got Rich Paul and Adele.
So let me guess. LeBron James is matchmaker, huh? He was Dollar Madison. He put people together.
I have no idea.
Oh, you everything else? Anybody that comes on the team is clutch this, is clutch that's a clutch client. So you figure anything that goes right or wrong in L.A., LeBron has something to do with it.
Well, maybe he did. I don't know.
You know what? You ought to stop.
I don't know.
So that's a grown man. He could talk for himself.
I still can't figure out Game 6 at Staples and LeBron went across the street. That's
exactly.
I'll never figure that one out.
I wouldn't dare give you my money for the Clippers. I dare.
There it is. You just admitted it. That's exactly what happened. No. I'm going over here, and I'm going to take Dame with me.
Hey, guess what he said? Because I know the Clippers got no closeout Chris going to do what he do, and I see him in the finals. Bam, bam, and there we go.
Closeout Chris didn't exactly hold serve with LeBron courtside the other night.
What about your guy? What about the PP guy?
Which guy?
The PP guy, the one that did score all the points. Yeah.
He was pretty great, I thought.
Oh, in Game 6? He was great in Game 6?
He was great all the way long. Okay. Yeah. You're lucky. You dodged that one.
No, you dodged it.
Well, how do you explain? Seriously, Chris Paul went crazy in that game and scored 27 points basically in just the fourth quarter. It was like the last 2 minutes of the third and the fourth, he scored 27 points.
Yeah.
That Chris Paul that you saw Saturday night in Game 5, do you think did he look like he could score 27 in a quarter?
Well, no. The one that's within Game 4 looked even less likely. He could score 27 in 2 games the way he played.
Okay, and he turned it right around in Game 1 and did it again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he better do it again this time.
He gonna need that 27.
I don't think LeBron's going to be there for this one.
Well, hold on, Skip. Now, we ain't this ain't no AAU tournament. We follow you all around the country now.
I don't know.
We got our own
brothers
thing.
or not?
We got, hold on, time out.
Would it help to have LeBron there? Maybe.
You just said it jinxed him.
Well, I don't know. It just seemed like he did. But
so what? Why would you want him there?
You said a few minutes ago there's going to be no star power in Milwaukee.
Who